Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round 4 of the UK Formula 3 Sim Championship. My name is David Buckley. I'll be taking you through tonight's events. So, as we reach the second half of the season, we come find our way to the mighty and formidable Francorchamps. The longest circuit on the calendar gives plenty of iconic corners in the world of motorsport, likes of Eau Rouge, Radion, Blanchimont and Pouillon, just to name a few. Slipstream will be the name of the game here. Camel Straight will be where you'll make your move before the heavy braking zone into Le Camp. Ideally, you not want to be in the lead of the race at that point. As always, two 20-minute races are the order of the day, with the second race being a reverse grid for the top 10 finishes of race 1. So, let's take a quick minute to remind ourselves of the results from last round at Snetterton. So, the qualifying pace was there for the CDR cars Chris Dittman. He took pole ahead of his teammate Kieran Vernon, and Mike Hart rounded out the top 3 with a late charge in the final stages of qualifying. Race 1 saw Kieran Vernon take the win after showing good pace, with Matt Nicol-Jones coming in second, his best finish of the season. Damage to the front wing early on left Chris Dittman in third position at the end of race 1. Race 2 saw Chris Dittman and Kieran Vernon storm through the field on the reverse grid to take a 1-2 for Chris Dittman Racing, and Harry Cottrell took third position there. So, let's have a quick look at how the championship standings look at the halfway stage of the season. So, after the dominant performance that Kieran Vernon had last time out, he is now in first position with 244 points, with Mike Hart in an impressive 199 points in second position. Chris Dittman, he's looking to get a few better results in the second half of the season, currently sat in third place with 198 points. And then Joe Watts in fourth position with 189 points. And then Josh Malin with 180, missed out on last time out. So I'm not entirely sure if he's here tonight, but we'll certainly have a quick check there. And then Harry Cottrell with 175 points is your sixth position car. So you can see on your screen there the other drivers in the series. We'll have a look at the team championship points right now for you. So Chris Dittman Racing, 448 points, storming away at the front of the field, with Academy Motorsport on 362 points in second position. In third position, Rabbit Racing with 344 points, and then fourth position is Team Fox Racing with 336. So it's all to play for coming into the second half of the season. So we are just about to get, we're just in qualifying at the moment, so let's bring the overlay up and we'll jump on board with the first car I can find that is out on a lap. So here we have Keith Rabbit, I believe. Let's have a quick look here. He's currently on his out lap. No one set a time as of yet. It's a very long lap at Francorchamps, looking over 2 minutes as Keith gets very sideways there. Coming up towards the end of the lap to start his first flying lap of the session. He's got a good 12.5 minutes just over to set a lap, so only about 5 or so laps in qualifying if you're doing one after the other, even less than that if you've only taken the fuel for one flying lap. Oh, he goes wide there into the bus stop. Not going to help his lap at all, but he can gather it back up and get the power down. So let's jump on board with him as we come through the first lap of the evening. Down into the first corner, braking heavily, and then down the straight now, or the kind of straight, up towards Eau Rouge and Radion. Fantastic high-speed corner to start with. Onto the Camel Straight. Now, during the race, this is where everyone's going to be doing the overtaking. The slipstream is going to be vitally important in this particular race. And you could argue you don't really want to be on the front row in qualifying because you get swallowed up. Into the chicane now. This is a more technical section of the circuit, but by no means slow. Good balance of high-speed corners and straight-line speed required on a circuit like Spa, which makes it difficult to actually get a decent setup for the entire track. You have to compromise in one way or another. Going to left-hander now into Sector 2. Deep in Sector 2, I should say by now. little bit of hesitation on the throttle to make sure the car is planted. Braking heavily, a little bit unsure on the brakes, not quite stable. He's watching the curbs as he does, Keith. Nearly locking the brakes there, he's really on this one. You've got to be careful with that off track. Spa in the iRacing service, he is known for the horrible off tracks he can get. So I would not be surprised if he does come away with that. Moving off track from that little excursion. Francorchamps now to end the lap off. Josh Malin there, setting the first time of the, well, the best time in the session so far, 2 minute 11.140. That will come down. Where's Keith going to find himself? He's a little bit further down the field here. As he crosses the line, I don't think that will count. Yeah, looks like he might have got the off track there, so he'll have to go around again. There's Josh Malin. He'll miss the third round at Snetterton, so he'll want to get right back on it and start fighting for that championship again, because as we saw earlier, he is way down the field after missing just one round. It's all to play for here, so he's come through the first sector now. Let's see what kind of times he's doing. Bit of a lock up there. And coming through No Name, which I believe actually has a name now. Josh Malin is the pace setter at the moment. Danny Rowbottom, number 32, he's finding some pace. Later in the season, he's currently in second place, only about 2 tenths behind. We've got Matthew Lewis in the 52, he's currently in third with a 2 minute 11.583. Kieran Vernon, who was pretty dominant in the last time out at Snetterton, he's currently down in fourth position on a 2 minute 11.606. That's just under half a second off the number 90 car you see in front of you here. In the back section of the circuit now, we'll see if Josh can improve on his time, or is this going to be another outlap. We saw him warming his tyres on the Kemmel Straight. Heavy braking into the bus stop. And then starting another lap, about halfway down the pit straight is where you'll find the start-finish line there. Adam Morgan going quicker now by only just 2 minute 11.139. He's 0.001 of a second quicker than the number 90 car. So Josh got it all to do here. Just get that little bit of extra time, just a tiny bit more through a curb, and he can get that time, so this is all very close already. Top three within a tenth. Still a few cars left to set times. Heavy braking into the chicane. Deceptively fast is the chicane here at Spa. Really does help to have a decent amount of downforce on the car. No further movements up and down the field, it seems, at the moment. Chris Dittman, who won the second race at Snetterton last time out, he's currently sat in 5th position, only 2 tenths off the leader. Is less than a tenth away from his teammate in 4th position. In the middle of the circuit now is number 90. See if he can improve on his time. Only 6.5 minutes left to go in this session. Time flies by in the qualifying when you're doing 2 minute lap times. I did see in the practice sections they were getting down into 2 minute 10, so we'll see some of those times starting to come about when the session comes to a close. Breaking into the bus stop now, what can number 90 do? He's only got that tiny fraction of time to find. Can he do it this time around? Across the line? I don't think he can. I think that time was invalidated, so he'll have to try again. Very sideways through the first corner. Fantastic move in there. But looks like he might have gone off track through there because there is no registered time. Same with Adam Morgan. So, Adam Morgan, BTCC driver. Here is number 33 coming through Radion. He's on another lap now. See what he can do. Braking into chicane. Fantastic looking livery on number 33 car. Five minutes of the session to go, and then we are right into the race itself. Still quite a few cars yet to set a lap, including Nickel Jones, who was third position in last time race 2 at Snetterton. So he's got it all to do there. Currently sat in 23rd without a time set. Got an absolutely fantastic flow to Francorchamps. It is unforgiving. If you go off the circuit here, there's not miles of runoff like you see in a lot of modern circuits. It's grass and barriers. So yes, it's high speed. It's not necessarily the most difficult track, but if you get it wrong, you get it heavily wrong. Now braking into the bus stop now. Adam Morgan. Bit too much of the curve there. He's got to be careful on the anti-cut. Very easily damage the suspension, the front wing on them. Can he improve? Number 90's gone quicker by 0.2 of a second. Adam Morgan not able to improve. He's about a tenth slower than his best on that lap. So, number 90 currently sat in pole position. Chris Dittman moving up into third position. He's just completed another flying lap. So the top 5 cars all within 0.3 of a second of each other. Number 90, clearly showing how fast he is 0.2 of a second faster than everybody else just in the qualifying. But on this long back straight, if he's got that pace during the race, he's going to get caught exponentially down the Kemmel Straight, and it's really going to hurt his chances if he can maintain the pole position. First of the cars into the 2-minute 10s is number 90. Daniel Rowbottom, the 32. He's currently in 5th position. He's got less than 100th of a second, 7,000ths of a second, till he's up to number 51, Kieran Vernon. See where he is on circuit at the moment. Just coming through the chicane, it looks like. Or not, nope. Really, I should know where I am on Spa. Can't get lost in Spa. That's embarrassing. Running out of time set laps here. In fact, this will be, for a lot of drivers, their final flying lap, because iRacing don't let you complete your flying lap, and there's less than 1 lap's time remaining. So, all or nothing here for Daniel Rowbottom. We see him coming through the final corner. Can he improve? Going across the line now. Where does he sit? Does he improve on his time? No, he doesn't. Not a very good lap from him at all there. Josh Millen, he's just come around. He's not been able to set a better time. And neither is Adam Morgan. There's Kieran Vernon in all this. He's set another time. He's not been able to improve his time either. And neither has Chris Dittman. So the top 5 seem to be pretty much set at the moment. Nobody else can really get close to these top 5 cars. So this could be a very interesting race. However, the top 10 cars all within a second of each other. and about a second is where you need to be in terms of the slipstream. So this is all going to get very, very close at the top of the field. So see if anyone can improve on their lap times here. Times are all very, very close. There's number 7 just abandoning that lap as the session comes to an end. Matthew Lewis in the pits is number 27, Barry Rabbit. He's currently doing well in 9th position. Not going to be able to get to the end of this lap before the session ends. So let's have a quick look at the qualifying results as they stand, as the 27 takes a big tumble into the wall and there's all the pieces falling off. So as the session comes to a close, here's the results. It says race result, but this is obviously for qualifying. That's Josh Malin in the number 90 in first position, with Adam Morgan in number 33, following behind Chris Dittman in third position in the number 7, followed by Kieran Vernon in the 51, and then number 32 rounding off the top 5, getting ready to go to the race. Jump on to the grid here, rolling start. The engine's rev, everyone lines up on the grid. All the CDR cars taking up most of the grid at the front of the field. Just waiting for a couple more drivers to join the grid, and then we'll be underway for the formation half lap and the rolling start. Couple of drivers popping in and out, so just get themselves ready, and we are ready to go. The race is not a 24-hour race, as the time remaining might say, but pace car is off. Everyone warming the tyres. Number 90 really wiggling that car around there, getting all the heat possible into the tyres and the brakes, because you definitely need them, especially at the end of the Kemmel Straight. Weaving going on, but be careful, just make sure you don't knock into anybody. That'd be the most embarrassing thing you can do on a formation lap. So number 90 lining up just in front of Adam Morgan. Number 7 behind there, Chris Dittman, showing his usual pace. Kieran Vernon as well in number 4 as we come across the final corner now, and we are underway at Spa for race 1 of the UK Formula 3 Sim Championship. The man gets a storming start ahead of Adam Morgan behind. Look at the train of cars behind there. And coming into the first corner now, number 7 alongside Adam Morgan, not able to make the move stick there. He's not going to have the best line coming down the hill towards Radion and Eau Rouge. But number 90 storming away with this one. Kieran Vernon is closing in on his teammate and team leader, so well, the team manager. Has to be careful coming through here, and this is where the slipstream pays now. 3 wide already, just about on the Kemmel Straight for second position. Number 90's lead is going to be eaten away very quickly here, and there's 3 wide behind them, 19, 27 and 85 I believe that is, fighting for position. And that's number 7 through into second place. Adam Morgan, the big loser there, he's down into 4th position, and he's got Danny Robotham and Matthew Lewis behind to contend with as well. Matthew Lewis looks like, number 32 looks like makes some moves there on his BTCC counterpart. Not able to make that stick at the moment. Oh, number 33 getting very close there to Kieran Vernon. That's Adam Morgan. And oh, look at this. There's a lot of argy-bargy going on here. No contact between any of the drivers. All very clean and safe at the moment. 62 getting involved here. And Matt Nicol Jones, he's done well to get some positions after the qualifying. And then all storming through. And amongst all this fighting, about 1.5 seconds number 90 has on the rest of the cars here. So they need to get their acts together and work as a team if they want to catch back up to the leader and continue fighting. He will soon be out of the slipstream range. 52, having a look at Kieran Vernon here, number 51, they're side by side. Blanchimont still side by side. It's going to be 3 wide nearly. Adam Morgan's looking to have a go now. He's down to 6th after all of that, breaking into the bus stop. And 52, not able to get the move. He's going to try and hang around the outside of the bus stop. Not able to make that stick, but he's got the better exit coming into the first corner. Using the slipstream, he's going to have to go on the attack. The 51 very defensive, going back to the racing line. And that's 52 through on the inside, and he's able to hold that position for now. But can it be for nothing? Because the slipstream on the Kemmel Straight is going to play a massive part. And in all this, Daniel Railbottom into 3rd position, Chris Dittman into 2nd. They're going to be tussling through Radion onto the Kemmel Straight now. What can either car do? Ooh, very nearly contact. And look at the gaggle they've got behind. All 4 cars vying position 3 wide. 62 looking for somewhere to get involved. He's not going to be able to make a room there. 4 cars on this circuit isn't going to work. And a 33 going around everybody there. He's back up into 4th position. Fantastic work moving there from the 33. 51 around the outside of the 52. He's going to make that stick. The 60 still looking for somewhere to get round. Able to hold the outside to 51. He's going to have to settle in there and look to get back involved later on. In all this, the 85 is closing in. So this is a mighty tussle here for 5th position on circuit. So 51, is he going to be able to make a move looking to the inside? Who's going to break last? 52 holding it perfectly around the outside there. Fantastic defensive driving. He's still got Kieran Vernon all over the back of him. And then coming through the final sector of the circuit here, slipstream again, a better exit for the 51. It's alongside the 52. He's going to make it stick. It's a fast corner coming up here. Flat out easy in these cars. They're side by side still. Fantastic race between these two. As much room as they need given. And then braking into the bus stop is going to have the 51's going to have the advantage on the entry, but through the second part, the 52 is going to have the advantage. Can I get the cutback? The 51 not able to this time. The 62's got a good run out the final corner. He's going to be having a look there. Is Matt Nicol-Jones not able to make the move stick now? They go line astern for the time being. And Josh Malin is just storming away with this one. 2.5 seconds in the gap now. He is absolutely flying. But this race continues on. Looks like some smoke ahead. So here we go. Oh, there's a slow car. Who's that? That's I'm not sure who that is, but that is very slow. That's number 4 car. So that is Kevin Bollard. He's all the way down 23rd. He's not having a good go with it at the moment, but the 52 ran the inside of the chicane. Able to keep that position there. Number 62 still looking for a way around, looking to pick up the pieces of any instance. Or not, actually. He's going to make a move into the hairpin. It's a very tricky place to make the move here. It's very off-camber, very unsettling corner. And through No Name. Unable to make that stick. It's pretty much one line there as Vernon takes liberties with the track limits. And this battle seems to be calming down ever so slightly for now. The 85 is looking to get involved here. Daniel Rowbottom, he's right behind Chris Dittman. He's fighting here for 2nd position, and he's got Adam Morgan right behind him as well. So 2 distinct groups are starting to form here. Now this is number 62. He's got the 85 to deal with here. Coming through, looking towards the inside, Blanchimont. Can the 85 make that work? Looks like he is for now, but still got the bus stop to go. They're still side by side. 62 has to yield for now. 85 staying defensive. blocking on the inside line, and he's got that, and he's made that stick. He's spun it round. Oh, too quick on the throttle there was the 85, and that is a couple of positions off for him. He's now in 10th position, so terrible luck for the 85 there. Commentator's curse. It's Kieran Vernon back again, fighting with the 52. Through the first corner, La Source, and then through the hill towards Eau Rouge. Dirty Air's going to make this a little bit treacherous, but here comes the slipstream. Number 51 is closing. He's already alongside. The 32 and the 7 are alongside ahead as well. That's for second position. Right next to each other now. 51 is just about past there, bringing us back on. And fantastic move from the 51 to take that position. And amongst that as well, Daniel Rowbottom is into second position there. And Chris Dittman into third. Adam Morgan still looking at the back of these two. They're fighting it out. Kieran Vernon's going to look to close the gap now. He's got 1.4 seconds to this trio, I should say. So what can Dittman do here in the 7? He's going to have slipstream advantage, and so is number 33 behind. Looking towards the inside, it's number 7. Showing the nose, yes, I'm still here, Dan. And on the exit. No real opportunities to overtake right now. But this is where the fun starts. Slipstream definitely coming to effect here. The 7's closing. He's already looking to the inside. He's going to make that move stick. Looks like he is for now. Just about driving Dan out of room. But here comes the 32 again. He's got a better exit out of Blanchimont. He's going to have the outside line into the braking zone of the bus stop. And he's not able to make that stick for now. But he's going to try and get the cut back through the bus stop, get the better exit. And he does. Fantastic slingshot out of the final corner. He's alongside into La Source. What can he do through here? He's got the outside line. He's not going to make that move stick here. Once again, looking for the undercut. Side by side once again. Downhill towards Eau Rouge. There's someone wide in the background there. I think that was the 62. Getting it all wrong through the first corner. Side by side through Eau Rouge. We've seen this before. Oh, and as he goes a little bit blinking there, that would have really scared Chris. And that's putting him under threat there from Adam Morgan. So Adam Morgan to third position, but this is far from over. Adam Morgan looking to get another position out of this. Defensive already is the 32. 33 goes to the outside. Number 7 follows. Oh, it's contact between the two. Looks like the 7 just got the braking zone all wrong. And he just touched number 33 of Adam Morgan, and they went round. So unfortunate there. And that has really helped Daniel Rowbottom. He is now all on his own. All he's got to do is try and catch up with number 90 of Josh Mayney, who is now 4 seconds up the road. Not sure if he's going to have that pace, but look behind. 52 is still fighting with number 51. Not able to make the moves at the moment. The Dirty Air is probably having a little bit of effect on the tyres in the grip through those high-speed corners. See if we can go on board with number 52 from the suspension view. I love this camera. A little bit of understeer coming through that corner there. Looks like the Dirty Air's causing a little bit of wash. So it all seems to get a little bit subdued coming through here. The 52 looks like he banged up a little bit through the fast corners of the mid-section, but closing in now into the bus stop. And oh, he's going to just about miss contact with the 51 there, and he's gone round. So unfortunate there. Everyone seems to look at spins. Oh, and a very interesting rejoin. Lucky to avoid contact there with the 52. He is back all the way down in 10th position now, so unfortunate for him. For Kieran Vernon, he's within a second now of number 32 ahead, and that's for second position. Number 90 continues to storm away. The only driver so far to get a double win. That was at Brands Hatch in round 2. 32 is going to have the 61 as a little bit of draft there. That's Andrew Toth Jones. He's a bit down the order. Looks like he might have had some incidents early on in the race that we didn't quite see. Has helped him stay ahead for the time being. Battle going on for 5th position. This is Alex Rivet fighting Mike Hart in number 11. Fantastic livery on the 113 there. And for number 11, the camo look there, we all know and love. Fighting going on further back as well. Matthew Lewis is back on Chris Dittman. So he's got another CDR car to look at the back of. Side by side. Around the outside, fantastic move. No quarters given. Looks like maybe Chris Dittman got a tiny bit of damage there, possibly. Let's see if we can have a look. Yeah, look at the front wing. He's got a little bit of damage again to his front wing. That must be from his contact with the number 33 earlier on. So he's going to be suffering with that now for the remainder of the race, and that's for the next 7 minutes. Kieran Vernon close right up to the back of number 32 here. Showing how quick he is once again. Gap to leads up to about 6 seconds now. Into the first corner. Can the 51 make a move? He's not going to make it this time round. Not quite close enough. And once again, the 62 is lurking in the background. That's the 61, I do apologise. 62 is a little bit further back. Through Eau Rouge and Radion. Keep it on the circuit and then put the foot down onto the camel straight, side by side already. It just goes to show how strong the draft is here. Number 13 going to help with a little bit of slipstream there. Side by side, 51 to head for now. 32 gets back in line, braking into the car. And the 51 is ahead. Good stuff there from the 51. He's got quite a bit of time to gain on the leader, number 90, and he's running out of time to do it. Don't think he's been able to get that much time unless number 90 makes a mistake or has some running with lap traffic. He is not going to catch, I don't think. Finally, battles further down the field for you. The closest one we've got here is this one. Number 32 is not going to give this battle up without a fight. Only half a second between the two. Let's see what 32 can do. Looks like he's going to lose a little bit of pace here. Adam Morgan close to the 113 as well. Only about half a second between these two. Number 4 in that mix as well. He is a couple of laps down, just helping tow his teammate just to get a little bit of pace on the 33. And out of the way into the bus stop. Good defensive, well, good driving from the lap down car. 33 is a little bit off the back of the 113, the 85 there. Also green and purple filling the mirrors and the eyes of Adam Morgan. There's a little bit of lag going on as he pops back into existence and continues to follow the 113 downhill as the 113 also pops out of existence for a little second. Onto the Camel Straight now. 113 ahead of Rivet is going to have a little bit of a pull from the number 11 ahead. Number 33, who had a little bit of laggy wheels going on there, but everything seems to be fine in that car. Nothing's falling off. Interconnection for these two drivers seems to be a little bit ropey, but hopefully they can keep it on the track long enough to complete this race. Only 3 minutes to go. So I'll be assuming we have about 2 laps here. Yep, by calculations on my software here, about 2 laps to go in this race. And this is still the closest battle we have on circuit, apart from Matthew Lewis, who's closing in on Ben Hoffman, number 85. That's the 8th position. Chris Dittman's fallen back a lot here. He's now in 10th position, about 5 seconds back on Matthew Lewis in 52. Kieran Vernon is closing in on Josh Merlin there. He's only about 5.3 seconds off the lead, but that's not going to be enough. He's not closing quick enough to actually close in. He's about he was half a second quicker last time out, so give him a few more laps and he would have been fine for the lead. But speaking of a fight, number 33 close enough to 113 to make a move. He's going to have to go around the outside of the first part of the bus stop. He's going to have the advantage through the second half of the corner. The tighter line there not helping the 113. That's number 33 ahead. The BTCC driver ahead for now, but that's not going to be for long. Looks like super defensive coming to La Source. And he's able to hold that position for now. Nearly contact on the back there. The 113 very close. Just about gives enough room. But he's going to have to slipstream all the way down the hill now. Up through Radion and then onto the Kemmel Straight. So this fight is nowhere near over. It's so close already. Nearly contact through Radion. That would have been a disaster if they come together up there. But side by side now on the Kemmel Straight. Equal setup, so everyone's going to have the same top speed. So Adam Morgan's going to go defensive, hold the inside line, squeezes 113 as much as he can, left just about enough space, and is able to continue on in 6th position. Matthew Lewis here, it's number 52. He's had a couple of incidents that sent him a little bit further down the field than he would have liked, but he is right in the battle here for 7th position. Ben Hoffman is actually close to his teammate here, number 85, fighting with the 113. This is for 7th. 18 orders going to come into effect as they come up close to getting onto the final lap. The 85 getting a very interesting line here. That's going to slow him down. Not too much though. To get a good exit through here. On to the end circuit. Looks like he's got a Sebastian Vettel inspired helmet, which is pretty nice to see. But that's not going to help him, as number 52 comes right up behind. Is he going to try and make a move into the bus stop? He's not going to quite be close enough. Or is he? Fantastic deep braking there. Sends the 85 onto the anti-cut curbs, and that is 52 ahead. So that was an unexpected move there from the 52, but fantastic moves nonetheless. Not over yet though. The 85 is going to try and have a look through La Source first corner. Get the cutback, not able to for now, but he's going to have the slipstream. But 52 also has the slipstream on the 113, so this is far from over. 52 looking to move up there. Adam Morgan has stormed away by about 2 seconds from these three drivers now, but look how close these drivers are. We can go 3 wide possibly. On the Kemmel Straight, going this way, and that is 113. He's got to be careful how many moves he makes. Breaking into the column there. 113 takes the tighter line, is able to continue on his way at the moment. But 52 is going to go a little bit wide, just about keeps it on the circuit. It gets very twitchy on there, and shoving it on the insides of 52. He's had enough, he's going to go for it through No Name. Around the outside, goes very wide, got to be careful there, but he's got the position. I say you probably have to get that one back. That was an overtake off the racing surface. So the 113 looking to get back into contention here. This is the final lap, so we'll go back to the leader for now as he is coming around Blanchimont for the final time to take another dominant performance in round 4 of the UK Formula 3 Sim Championship, race 1 here at Spa-Francorchamps, through the bus stop for the final time. And here comes a 90 to win the first race. Kieran Vernon coming in second position. Around the final corner now, and then Daniel Rowbottom at 1.5 seconds behind, coming in third. Another fantastic performance from him. Matt Nicol-Jones in the 62 coming across the line as well, along with My Heart, number 11. Fantastic race from him, who was being caught by number 33. Now Matthew Lewis, he's able to get ahead of the other two cars, and oh, that was close at the line there. It looks like I'm not entirely sure who was able to get that finish. Bit of accident looks like at the end there. So let's go to the race results that time out. So as you can see, Josh Main at number 90, 5.4 second gap over the number 51, who came in second place. Third place, Daniel Rowbottom in number 32, followed by number 62, Matt Nichols in fourth position. Fifth is Mike Hart in number 11. Sixth is Adam Morgan in number 33. Seventh position is Matthew Lewis in the number 52, and eighth is Alex Rivet in number 113. 85 in ninth position of Ben Hoffman, and then taking the reverse grid pole is the number 7 of Chris Dittman. So we will be having a quick warm-up session just as the race comes to a close here, and then we'll be off into race 2. So I will leave you for just a moment while I quickly grab myself a drink, and we'll be right back with the action momentarily. So back with the action here at Spa-Francorchamps. 4 minutes left of the warm-up session. Bring the overlay back up for everybody here. So what did everyone think of that first race? Action-packed all throughout, which I thought it would be. But yep, everyone loves a race at Spa-Francorchamps. Everyone is looking forward to, well, was looking forward to this race beforehand. A lot of these drivers have actually driven here in real life and do so regularly. Obviously when there isn't a global pandemic. Yep, these cars are very much at home on this circuit. High downforce, high speeds. It's everything you need to have a good race. But Josh Mailey, he came home in first that time round, but he's in 10th position now in the second race. We've seen him do it before at Brands Hatch, where he comes through the field, and he's certainly got the pace to bring it home. Does quite a bit of racing on the service. Looks like he's got an iRacing of just under 4K, so he's doing pretty well on the service. He clearly knows his way around the simulator, so he's putting that to good use in this series, and he's clearly putting the practice in. Ooh, there's a 21 there. Very interesting incident he has. Looks like he thought he saved the the crash, but he hadn't. But that's a 21. Daniel Hans going into the wall, final corner. So 2 minutes left. We are just one race, just one lap away from the beginning of the second race, and it is a reverse grid for the top 10, as I said earlier. That'll be Chris Dittman, number 7, who is the winner of race 2 at Snetterton. He will be taking the pole position. Can he convert that into a race win? And can he hold off the number 90? Storming through the field. It will take quite the instant to hold him back, it seems. Provided he can get through the track in one piece, he'll be able to, I think, definitely challenge for a win. So while you're all here, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, which I very much hope you are, you leave a like on stream and consider subscribing as well. Click on the little notification icon to be notified whenever we go live, and you can join us for not only this series but the series that will inevitably come after this. All the drivers are very much open to the idea of having another series. Not entirely sure what cars will be included in that series, but it will be coming, so keep your eye on the channel in a few weeks' time once this series has finished for what is to come. But 20 seconds now until we go on to our final race of the evening at Francorchamps. I do very much hope you've enjoyed the first race, and we will try and have a decent race to end the evening on. Here we go then. Overtime just coming to an end. And all the drivers will magically disappear. There we go. And they will be lining up on the grid, ready to take the start. It's a good opportunity for Year 1 Racing to get a good position here this evening. They are 2nd and 3rd on the grid as it stands. Here all the cars are lining up on the grid. See if we can get a better camera angle to see the front of the cars. That's just further away. Lovely. There we are. So number 7 on pole position, followed by Ben Hoffman in the 85, and the 113 of Alex Rivet in 3rd. 4th position on the second, rounding off the 2nd row is 52 of Matthew Lewis, and the 3rd row, number 33 Adam Morgan, followed by Mike Hart in the number 11. Number 62 Matt Nicol-Jones is lining up alongside the number 32 of Dan Rowbottom, and then 51 of Kieran Vernon is alongside the number 90 of Josh Malin in 10th position. It's a winner last time, in the last race. So he's got the work to do to claw his way through the field. So, onto the formation lap we go. Everyone's got to make sure they don't run into each other before the racing begins. That's happened to me before. And we get ready to go. Not a lot of time for you to get the tyres warm here. Chris slowing up here. A lot of space between him and the pace car, so he can go at a moment's notice. 2 Year 1 cars are right behind and ready to go. 29 cars here this evening, a nice full grid for everyone. And here we go, through the final corner, and Chris Dittman goes early. We are running and underway for race 2 here at Francorchamps. The UK Formula 3 Sim Championship, and goes very wide at the final corner already, but that is 52 already into 3rd position. And that's Matthew Lewis there, and he is now having to hold off the 113 of Alex Rivet as behind. Everyone seems to get through in one piece for the time being. Through Eau Rouge and Radion for the first time. All nice and even. And then side by side already is the 85 and 52 coming down the straight. The number 33 of Adam Morgan looking to make a move as well in the 113. And just about cutting across the nose of the 85 was a 52, making sure he gets the preferential line. And he is up into second position, chasing down number 7, Chris Dittman, who's got about 7/10 of a second lead at the moment. A couple of cars going wide further back. And oh, who's that off there? That's the 85 going very, very wide. He's gone right down the order there. He's disappeared off my timing screen there. He's down to 15th position, so terrible, terrible start from him. Number 33 is now under pressure from 113. He's got some... Adam Morgan's got some time there. He's gained a few positions on the start. Josh Manley, he's gained a position on the start as well. He's now up into 9th position. There's a battle behind there. Number 11 and 32 going at it, and number 51 is on this as well. This is for the 6th position. So it's a 4-way fight for 6th position. As you can see there, number 11 holding a nice little train between him and Josh Malin in 9th position. Making a move is number 13, so as well is ahead of Matt Nicol-Jones going to pass the 113. Look at these cars, 3 wide nearly, coming through Francorchamps. Coming up to the bus stop there, the 32's got the better size contact ahead, and that's a spin for the 62. He's gone right around, and he is down a few positions there. Unfortunate stuff from him. Kieran Vernon is... Oh, look at this gaggle here. This is a 4-way fight continuing here. The 51 going on the inside. Number 90 looking to follow. The number 90 gets it very, very wrong. And he's... Has he actually managed to save that? I'm not sure if he has. There he is. He's just about managed to get that back into one piece, only losing one position there to the number 11. 113 all over the back of 51 already. Going on to the Camel Straight now. Alongside the number 11 as well behind, looking to make the moves. 3 wide on the Camel Straight. The 101 there making it 3 wide as well. And wow, it's Hacken and Schumacher moves going on there. The 51 just left to dry coming into Lecom there. And then Josh Mellin there going past the 101 of Max Hart. He's chasing down Joe Watson, the 25 now. And Joe Watt's going wide at the hairpin. He's left the door right open for the 90 to come through. And that is the number 90 who's made it up into 8th position. This battle continues here. The 51 chased down the 113. Oh, the 51's gone very, very wide. Massive crash coming through. Coming in the exact corner there, but he is out of the race. Enormous crash there for 51. Terrible, terrible start to the race, and that's him out of contention. So the 52 is closing in now on number 7. He's about 8/10 of a second away. So the gap has not really fallen. And Adam Morgan's closing in on these two as well. Morgan closer. Josh Malin he is in 7th position, so he's got some work to do if he wants to get up to these guys, but there's still plenty of time to do that. No one's close enough to make a move as of yet. This is the 10th for 10th place. This is number 21 fighting with the 19 and also the 67. There's going to be contact there. There's the 21 round at the final bus stop and almost causing incidents. Got to be careful with that rejoin. That's the intake flying off the 21. Looks like he's got rear suspension damage as well. He's going to be either wanting to pull that over. It will be very tricky for him to get that all the way around the lap, considering he is just past the start-finish line. Josh Manley up into 5th position now. Oh no, sorry, that's 7th. As the timing updates, but he is right on the back of the 113. Rivet there is falling back down the field. The 90 goes to the outside. Is he going to brake a little bit late? He's managed to sweep it around the outside through Lecom and into 6th position. He's going to chase down number 11, which is only a couple of tenths ahead. Stay with this battle for now. Very wide as the 90 coming through the hairpin. He's not able to keep that together. On and then through the fast S's now. A little bit wide coming out of the exit there. He's able to continue on, but that'll probably be an off track. Matthew Lewis up his sleeve. What's happened to Chris Dittman? He's gone right down the field. He's back up down into 3rd position now, so he's probably looks like he's had a mistake somewhere. I did miss that, which is unfortunate, but we'll stick with this for now. Josh May, number 90, he's closing in very quickly on the 11. He's going to try and make a move to the bus stop. Down the inside, he's already alongside. Big braking. Is he able to get the car stopped? Yes, he is. He's holding it together. He's not got the tiniest of exits. He's able to continue on, but the 11's got the run. Deep in the slipstream, he's going to pop to the outside. This is number 11. He's going to try and make the switchback. Looks like the car slow in the background there, but able to continue on. Manati going very wide, using as much of the track as he can, and that bit more. And then downhill towards Eau Rouge. Number 11's going to have the slipstream, so keep an eye on this. Side by side already. Looks like the 11 had a little bit more speed and didn't expect the 90 to be right there, but continuing. Side by side, lots of room between them. Number 11 looks like he's just about going to be passed, not quite enough. He's got the inside line though into Lecom, and very deep on the brakes there was the 11. Wants to make sure he gets ahead. A cloud of smoke there. Someone looks like they might have had a lock-up, and that's a 90 losing a position. He's back down to 6th, and the 11 up into 5th. This battle's absolutely not over yet though. 90 looking for a way back. Matthew Lewis and the 52 in the lead. This has been long overdue. He's shown good pace, but has managed to get himself in all 4 sorts of incidents. But number 33 is closing in. He's only about half a second behind, so we'll keep an eye on that one. Daniel Rowbottom as well is challenging Chris Dittman, but this battle's still going on. Keep an eye on this one. There's too many battles on track at the moment to keep an eye on all of them. Goes a little bit wide. It's going to be another off track. Needs to be very careful. And probably there again as well. There's Daniel Rowbottom there with Chris Dittman. Keep an eye on this. Number 32 going on the outside of Blanchimont. Can he keep this one together? Yes, he can. Oh, looks like someone might have backed out of that one ever so slightly. But just behind there, these two are continuing to fight. Number 90 going down the inside of the bus stop again. He's got better braking through there and is able to keep ahead. As you might have heard my Discord pop off a little bit there. I do apologise about that. And number 90 is continuing. He's got the position for now. But this can all change as we just saw. I do apologise. Let me just mute Discord so that doesn't happen again. So 90 is well ahead. We'll keep an eye on them. Looking just up the field here, Chris Dittman's right alongside number 32 again. Battle for the lead starting to hot up as well, it looks like. Chris Dittman around the outside. He's passed already. And he goes off and he's in 3rd position once again in the number 7 car. But look who's closing in on them. It is the number 90. This is going to be a 3-way fight for the final podium position very soon. Only about 5 or so laps of this race to go. Wide in the exit and No Name. This 3-way battle we've got just behind these here. Josh Millen's actually gone been passed by Mike Hart once again. So, was there a small issue from the number 90? Number 11 back pass and defending, and within all this, the 113 is right on the back of them. So, if any of them come to grief, the number 90 might have nearly done there as it goes into the gravel ever so slightly. He can pick up the pieces. So, through, coming towards Bonchemont, 90 already alongside. But he's going to have the outside line through Bonchemont. Can he hold that round the outside? He can for now. Can he through the second part? Just about. He's going to have the inside line once again into the bus stop. He's already ahead. That's a switch back there from number 11. Can he get the heavy braking done? Not going to be just enough this time. And 90 once again goes ahead into the bus stop to finish off a lap. Back into 5th position. He's losing time all the time to the cars ahead now. The more he continues to fight with the number 11. And he gets very, very wide through the first corner. Not entirely sure what happened there, but he manages to hold on, and it's actually probably gained a little bit of time on number 11, which is a little bit naughty. You have to look out for that from the stewards. It's the battle for 3rd position carrying on. Rowbottom just about losing out the position into Lecombe. Number 7 once again is ahead. But this battle far from over, as we've seen many, many times already. But Matthew Lewis holding a steady gap in the lead there. It's floating there or thereabouts, 8 to 9 tenths of a second. So he's doing pretty well to maintain that. Especially with Josh Malin getting into grief there, but he has broken free of Mike Hart, who's actually dropped back there behind the 113, so maybe an issue or overtake we didn't quite see. Probably on the Kemmel Straight, the Dirty Earth sending 11 a little bit wide. That'll be an off track. So that's the 113 into 6th position, a good strong position that they are in at the moment if they can hold on, but not if the 11 can do anything about it. Rudolph bottom, lost about a tenth of a second to Chris Dittman here. Coming through Bonchemont now. He's going to be within slipstream range very, very easily. So going to close right up towards the bus stop now. Is he going to make a move? Can he dive into brakes Ricardo-esque? He cannot. So he's going to try and possibly make a move into La Source at the first corner. Maybe after Eau Rouge and Radion. But that gap stays around half a second. Mike Hart is challenging the 113 now. This group of cars is having a right old tussle. Through La Source, they both run extremely wide, taking the Malin line. And then down the hill towards Eau Rouge and Radion. Brelem's going to have the slipstream. He's right on the gearbox, pretty much pushing the 113 through. And he's already alongside. Down the Kemmel Straight they go. Number 113 might have a little bit of slipstream from the 90 ahead. But the 11 is passed through Lecombe and in to 6th position. Chris Dittman there looks like he's dropped back again behind the 32. Look how close the number 90 is getting here. This is a three-way fight for the final podium position starting to develop. Quite a few cars that are battling at the moment. This is a three-way battle between Robert Redcliffe here, I believe. It looks like he might have dropped back a little bit actually. And this is Reese Newburn, number 67, fighting with Barry Rabbit, who is also fighting with the 101 of Max Hart. So, lots of battles going on here. Half a second between these two cars. Josh Merlin closing in once again. Alex Rivet closing as well on the number 11. 113 do coming out of Blanchimont now onto the final corner through the bus stop. 113 is ahead on the inside line coming into the braking zone. He's got the tighter line and he gets that all wrong. He's gone across the anti-cut curbing, and that's the 11 defending that position. So just goes to show you can't take that much of a tight line, or it just strands you on the inside. Look at everyone running really wide there through La Source. That seems to be quite a bit much. So Race Direct probably would have to look into that after the race, because I would not be happy if I saw everyone taking the piss as much as that. So Chris Dittman following number 32 as he blinks in and out of existence. Number 90 closing in on his battle as well. Side by side, number 7's ahead. 32 gives him that one for now. So that's number 7 back into 3rd position. 32 following suit behind in 4th, and then the number 90 in 5th, only about a second behind. There goes Danny Rowbottom having some a bit of lag and latency issues as he pops in and out of existence. So this is your current leader with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left of the race. Matthew Lewis, he is about 9/10 of a second ahead of Adam Morgan, who is a little bit slower, especially on the last lap. Comparing the last laps, 2 minute 11.652 for Matthew Lewis and 2 minute 11.888 for Adam Morgan. So these two about even. The gap's been there or thereabouts. A second for the entire race. Going back to this fight for 3rd position, as Danny Rowbottom continues to have some latency issues. This is Chris Dittman defending now, coming into the bus stop ever so shortly. 32 going down the inside, braking. What can the 7 do? He's going to try and get a switchback maneuver. He's not going to be able to get that stick as the 32 parks on the apex, Skrilly on the exit, but gets a fantastic launch. And that's put the 7 under pressure from the number 90 now coming into La Source. 90 following suit, knows that the best opportunity to overtake is not here as they continue to run extremely wide. Number 7 has some connection issues as well. And then 3 cars right astern through Rouge and Radion. Number 7 taking liberties once again with the track limits, and it's side by side. It's going to be 3 wide, possibly. Yeah, here we go as a blaggy wheel there of 32. What can either car do? The 32's given up on that one. He thinks no thank you. And the 90 goes storming past. Doesn't give the 7 any room, which is all fair racing as far as I can see there. But the number 7 is still under pressure from the 32. And he goes very wide at the hairpin again. This battle continues now. Francorchamps. I'm saying if that's the right corner. More latency as 32 goes in and out of existence once again. We'll keep an eye on this battle as much as we can here. 90 starting to pull away ever so slightly. He's got about 7/10 of a second to number 7 now. But he's not going to have enough time to catch Matthew Lewis, who is running away with this one in 1st position, but he's got Adam Morgan right behind him in tow. About 7/10 of a second between these two, as Matthew Lewis has some latency as well. It could be my side with all these laggy cars going around. Has been very warm today. My router might just decide it wants to catch on fire. Breaking into the source now. No changes here. It's sticking around 9/10 of a second. 3 cars in the background going absolutely nowhere near track limits, avoiding that curb like it is the plague. closest it's been for a while between these two cars now. Number 33 deep within slipstream, 52 weaving, trying to break that toe. Not going to be close enough this time round as the 33, but he's much closer than he has been through the entire race, and this is the final lap, so we'll stick with this battle as they come through. Out of the con now, and down towards the hairpin into No Name. Gap sticking at around 3-4 tenths of a second. Very wide on the exit of No Name there. Gap's not about 4 tenths of a second. A little bit of lag between the two cars. Blanchimon now. That's not Blanchimon at all. I know where Blanchimon is now. Chris Dittman and Daniel Rowbottom still fighting. Josh Maynard's broken free of them. He's about 2 seconds behind these two cars, so he's not going to have enough time to get back onto these unless they have any form of incident. But running out of time in the 33 to make a move on 52. He's going to be in the slipstream range once he pops back into existence. Down through this, what is actually Blanchimon now. Pouon, that was the other corner I was thinking of. Coming into the bus stop now, it looks like the 52 is going to have just about enough of a gap, as the 33 goes very, very deep, just trying to get that last minute dive bomb. And here comes the 52 to take the win of race 2 here at Spa-Francorchamps. 33 coming in second position with them, and 90 is a fantastic storm through the field once again to come in third. 32 in fourth position with the 7 in fifth. And we'll see Mike Hart in 6th and the 113 in 7th. And then we'll see Max Hart, it looks like Barry Rabbit coming in. So just see the final cars come through. So everyone does their donuts at the side of the circuit, and I will pop to the scenic cameras just so the noise doesn't drown me out. So here's your results, the unofficial results for the second race of the evening. Matthew Lewis taking a victory from Adam Morgan, which is a close fought battle at the end. Number 90 in third position, Josh Malin, about 2.5 seconds behind, and Daniel Rowbottom, the 32, fending off Chris Dittman, number 7. That's your top 5. Then Mike Hart in the number 11 in 6th, followed by Alex Rivet in the 113 in 7th position. 8th we have Barry Rabbit in the 27th, good result for him. 9th, 101 of Max Hart, again another good position. And 10th, the 25 of Joe Watt, who's about 30 seconds off the field. So absolutely fantastic racing we had this evening, close all around. Pretty sure it will have the race director will have some good material to look at after the race is finished, specifically the cut tracks and the liberties taken with the track limits at the first corner. We'll wait for a couple of minutes, see if any of the drivers want to come through and have a quick chat. And here we have the number 90 of Josh Malin. Josh, good results for you this evening, a win and a third position. How was that for you?
Yeah, but another good points haul. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it last week, so I was involved in an NHS TCR race. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to make Snetterton, but hopefully I've made up for it now. 2 good races here at Spa. Really like the track. The only thing is that the toe is, well, it's pivotal. So had a good race starting from 10th in the second, going up to 3rd. So yeah, really enjoyed that.
Fantastic. And so next round at Alton Park, that's my favourite circuit, and it's my home circuit, so there's a little bit of bias. But what do you think of that one? Please say you like it.
Yes, I do. Wednesday just gone, I was involved in the Power Max D series, and that's a TCR race as well. And I came second there, so I guess you can say that I do like the circuit. I'm just eager to get out there for the first real race of the season, which is at Alton Park for the championship, in which I race.
Fantastic, yeah, and we'll hopefully be able to see you there as well. But thanks very much for joining us this evening, and we'll see you next week. And yeah, congratulations once again on tonight's results.
No worries, thank you very much.
Next up we have Matthew Lewis. Matthew, congratulations on the win in the second race. That seems to be a long time coming.
Yeah, thank you very much. Last few rounds I've had a bit of bad luck and a bit of poor performance in my half, having like silly spins and such not much like I did in the first one, but yeah, Adam made me work for it in this one. I've been a BTCC professional driver up your rear end the whole race. It made it stressful, but nah, it's good.
Fantastic, good to hear. So, yeah, you're looking forward to the next round, Alton Park?
Yeah, it's my local track. I've done quite a lot of laps around in real life, but I haven't really done much in the sim yet. So might have to do a bit in the week when I.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, yeah, it's my local as well, so it's good to see another northern lad liking the circuit. But yeah, we'll hopefully see you there. Let us know how you get on with the practice. So congratulations once again on your win this evening.
David.
And next we have Kieran Vernon. Kieran had a decent result in the first race, but what happened in the second race there? It looks like you had an incident. Was it all on your own there?
Yeah, I have to admit, unfortunately, I just got too much curb at Pouon and I ended up flicking it into the barrier. So not ideal, but yeah, race one was very good. I was down in 7th, I think, at one point. So the slipstream obviously taking effect, and it was quite a tough race, actually. So to get back to second was good. And yeah, I was just trying to bide my time, and then I ended up loading it myself. So yeah, not a great result in race 2, but still good fun, and yeah, some good results.
Fantastic. Now the battle for the championship hotting up now between you and Josh. It looks like you're going to be quite even on points coming into round 4 at Alton Park. Is Alton a good stomping ground for you? You're hoping to get some good results there?
Yeah, she finished 3rd there in the British Formula 3 Championship on iRacing. So and that is incredibly tough. So yeah, I'm feeling good about Alton Park, and yeah, just got to keep myself out the wall now is my new target. So but yeah, definitely looking forward to that. I'm sure we'll be quick. Yeah, we'll just see how we end up.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations on your results tonight, and yeah, we'll see you next week.
Thank you very much. See you later.
And last off, we have Dan Robot. And Dan, good results for you there. You had a good battle in the second race with Chris. How was that from your perspective?
Yeah, it was good. It was quite nice to have have a good weekend. I think we've, again, like many others, struggled, made a few mistakes. I'm sort of new to sim racing, or sim racing properly anyway, I should say. So that was good. It was good. Chris and I were trying to tow up to Adam, my wonderful ginger-haired teammate in real life, but we couldn't quite make it work. So yeah, I think we tripped each other up a little bit, but that was good. It was a good evening.
Fantastic. And you're more used to driving with a roof over your head. How is it comparing in the open wheel stuff?
Fantastic. I mean, I did a little bit of open wheel stuff in the US about 10 years ago now. Not much really, but it's just really nice to be able to spend some time in a single seater again, because obviously I think when we're all grown up, it's the pinnacle of everything really. So not that I'm slating BTCC, because it's the best championship in the world as far as I'm concerned, but it is nice to spend some time in open wheel stuff. So yeah, it's been great.
Fantastic, good to hear. Well, we'll see you at Alton Park hopefully. Are you quite fond of Alton Park? Do you like racing around there?
Yeah, for sure. I think I'm gonna have to rig up some extra fans in this little sort of simulator room I have, because I'll be sweating buckets. Spa was hard enough, but no, I should be here for the rest of them. I couldn't make last week's race, which was unfortunate really, but I've been really enjoying this little championship, so I'm gonna make every effort to be at the rest of the races, and can't wait for Alton.
Oh, brilliant. Well, thanks for coming along with us, and yeah, we'll see you then.
Take care. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So that's it from myself for this evening. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining once again. As we said, next weekend we'll be at Alton Park for round 5, where we do all of this once again. So I hope you did enjoy the stream. Please leave a like if you did, and also consider subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification icon to be notified when the next round goes live. So thank you once again for tuning in. My name is David Buckley. Have a great evening and good night.